Guys, this is absolutely insane. I mean, we're talking about a week here where we're going to hear from Apple with their new product lineups, presumably for the iPhone, the iPad, as well as the Apple Watch. Sony will be announcing presumably pricing as well as release date for their PlayStation 5. And now we get a leak from Facebook themselves that tells us a little bit more about the Oculus Quest 2 that should be announced also this week at Facebook Connect. Now, what is so mind-blowing about this, and I'm going to cut over to some details for you in a minute here, is that if indeed these are true, which I have no reason to believe they aren't, these were leaked directly from Facebook, and there's a couple of marketing videos that are probably going to be shown at Facebook Connect to back this up. The price points potentially, as well as the technology inside of the new headset, is mind-blowing. I mean, we're not talking about an incremental upgrade. We are talking about a drastic upgrade that it's going to make it the all-in VR device that everyone is going to want to have. It's pretty much going to be the unicorn, the hard-to-find item this holiday season. And I would absolutely say get your pre-order in as soon as they go live. Now, just to kind of take you back, remember this? This was what I posted on social a few weeks back, and it made the rounds on the internet in regards to a number of leaks that were showing price points of $299 and $399 for the Oculus Point Rays, coming in at a 64 gig storage capacity and a 256 gig storage capacity. And the reason why I bring this up is Target also listed the same thing. They had a release date of October 13th. And if we compare this to some of the details that came out in today's leak, and you'll find more details here on The Verge. You can look online as well. I'm going to link to another YouTuber in a moment and fill you in on that because he really breaks this down in greater tech specs than I will here today. But if you look at this, what you need to know at its core is, again, this is a massive upgrade from the original Quest. The videos that you'll see in this article, assuming they don't get pulled down, they indicate that the new headset is using Qualcomm's Snapdragon XR2, which has been specifically designed for AR and VR hardware. Also, the display gets a bump to nearly 2K per eye, meaning that this will boast up to 4K resolution, which is 50% more pixels than the original Quest. And then think back to what I just showed you on those images on the price points as well as the storage. While we don't hear about pricing here, we do see storage, and they make mention that you can get up to 256 gigs of storage. And this is coming from that maximum on the original Quest of 128. The headset also has 6 gigs of RAM, which is a boost up from the original 4 gigs of RAM, and 3D positional audio, and of course hand tracking and all of that. So here are those promotional videos. And again, I'll link to this in the description of this video if you want to watch them for your own, assuming they don't get pulled down. As far as refresh rate on the display, we don't quite have that yet. It could increase up to potentially 120 hertz. We're going to have to wait and see and find out what the details are there. Of course, all of those images that we saw early on with the white Quest and kind of that soft strap and the new hand controllers, that has all come true. It's been confirmed in these couple of videos. And of course, you can also use that Oculus Link cable to connect it to a PC to expand your library and play Rift games. They've also mentioned that all of the original Quest library games are going to work on the Quest 2, and anything that you've purchased will carry on over. Now, one thing I want to call out, because I do own a PlayStation VR, and I've always said after I got my Quest, it was really hard to go back to the PSVR. If you look at the panel resolution on the PSVR, it's 1920 by 1080. which equates to about 960 by 1080 per eye. Now, yes, they are using an OLED display, which makes this look a lot nicer than what you would see on the spec sheet. But it's going to be really interesting to see how the Quest 2 plays out here. Now, I told you I was going to link to another YouTuber, and I'm sure many of you may already know, but check him out. BMF, I mean, this guy really knows his stuff when it comes to the Quest. He's always posting content. Highly recommend you go check him out. And he has a Quest 2 video talking in greater detail about the specs, what it means, performance, all of that. So you can see that video right here, and I'll link to it. But that's just nuts. I mean, to come in at potentially a $399 top-end price point for a headset that packs this much power, resolution, wireless, hands-free. That was the other thing. It's going to support Wi-Fi 6. So if you have a Wi-Fi 6 capable router, I've got one in the background here. It's the Amplify Alien. That means you're going to be able to use that latest technology for even faster throughput and speeds. I'm telling you right now, this is the silent winner. No matter what happens this week with announcements from Apple as well as announcements from PlayStation, I'm calling it, and I said it last week and even the week before. In the midst of a lot of tech news, this is the one I'm most excited about, and this has me even more excited hearing all of these details, especially considering they were leaked from Facebook themselves. Leaked, right? Who knows? Could be a marketing ploy to get the word out there in the midst of all of these other announcements that are happening from other companies. But the bottom line is this. When word goes wide, I guarantee you this is going to be the hot item to get this holiday season. If you are even considering picking one up, pre-order now, because just like the original Quest was hard to find, this is going to be even harder to find, I predict. So I know I'm going to have my eyes ready on those websites to hit that pre-order button as soon as it opens up. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe for even more content, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.